Good morning, everybody, dear students. This is Dr. Zulfa, and we have continued our drama course, which is a literary course. So we have to study the figurative language or the literary devices. What is figurative language? What are literary devices? Figurative language is a type of phrases that goes beyond the literal meaning, the lexical meaning of the words in the dictionary. This is what we mean by the literal meaning. Okay? You know, for example, when I say the sun, it's that big star which is in the sky. But sometimes I use the word sun to refer to something very beautiful or very intelligent or very warm or very hot. So this is what we mean goes beyond the literal meaning of words. Why? To communicate an implicit message. Implicit message, it means it's not a direct message. It's not when I say sun, jump to my eye, to my mind, the sun in the sky. No, there's something behind this. Okay, an implicit message meant by the author and elicited, understood by the reader. It means the reader understands what an author mean by using certain words in certain contexts. Let's have more details now. Figurative language includes alliteration, onomatopoeia, metaphor, simile, hyperbole, and personification and idiom. You see? Okay, now we want to see what are these, but first of all, we want to know why do authors or writers use figurative language? Figurative language makes ideas and concepts easier to visualize, to be seen by mind, or to see the image in the mental eye, in the eye of your mind, not on your real eyes, but to imagine them. This is visualizing something. It can bring clarity to abstract ideas. Abstract ideas, not opposite of concrete things that you can touch. Now, abstract ideas, when you want to say someone is very beautiful, beauty is something abstract. Can you see or touch beauty? No. So beauty is an abstract idea. Okay. So, but when you say she is as kind and beautiful as a warm sun in spring, you see. Now imagine warm sun in spring, or warm sun in a winter day, which is used to be very cold, but now the sun makes it warm. You describe her beauty and her kindness in these expressions as warm sun in a cold day, or in a spring day, or in a winter day. It depends on the situation. So it can bring clarity to abstract ideas, which is beauty and kindness in the example I gave. To abstract ideas, concepts, and feelings also. You can express feeling, and you can say, for example, she was as angry and she was shouting as a roaring lion. She was shouting as a roaring lion. So it means she was very angry and her voice was very. Now here you exaggerate the meaning. Okay. Also, you exaggerate expressing the feelings. Devices like imagery and onomatopoeia form a clear picture in the mind. That's it. In the mind, I say that you can see things in your mind's eye, not in your real eye. You elicit them from the letters and the words which are written. You imagine something. Okay. Number 4, comparison through metaphor, simile, and symbolism make complex ideas easier to understand. This is the benefit of literary devices. Literary devices making, and now particularly we are talking about simile, metaphor, and symbolism, makes something easier to understand. It helps communicating abstract thoughts by comparing them to concrete objects. As you see here, when you compare an abstract thing, as the example I gave before, she is as beautiful as a flower. Beauty is something abstract. It is compared to a beautiful flower, so you can imagine her beauty in the way you like in your mind. Okay? So this is when you compare things to each other through simile and metaphor. Form and functions of literary devices or figurative language. Now we want to see the types, the forms, and the functions of literary devices. First of all, alliteration. What is alliteration? What is alliteration? Alliteration is a matter of repeated consonant sounds at the beginning of words. For example, Misty, boat, bigger, bottoms, for, baby, Billy. You see, we repeat here the B in the beginning of words, baby, Billy. So you repeat the same consonant. This is alliteration. This is what's called in Arabic jinas. Okay. Now another example. Samantha saw 7 silly soldiers selling strawberries Saturday. You see the S, and so on. And in Macbeth, you remember foul is fair and fair is foul, fog. Okay, and so you use the F if you remember in the first